the topic of refinancings. Clearly there is a big distinction in the market between the refinancings of performing loans and non-performing loans. I think the general conclusion is that particularly on the mid-market side there is still a lot of liquidity for the performing loans. Also you see that pricing is still at relatively lower levels, much lower than what we see at the bigger end of the market. So still a lot of liquidity, particularly local banks in the Netherlands are still very active, very focused also on getting a share of the cross-sell wallet, and hence still a very healthy market, I would say, for the better names in the mid-cap space and also for the large caps.
And what are the main challenges for companies looking to refi at the moment?
Well, I mean, clearly one of the main challenges is if you have a strong credit story, the challenges are not that significant, I would say. Clearly, banks take a lot more time to get the story right. They need a lot more time to obtain their internal approvals. Clearly, there is very little appetite at the moment for significant underwriting. So if you're looking to refinance a significant amount, you have to take the time to pull together a club deal, which is basically the flavor of the day, or has been the flavor of the year over the last 2 or 3 years or so. So that would be my main observation.
So it's really more of a challenge for companies that are underperforming, maybe about to breach covenants.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, over the last 2 or 3 years, we have seen lots of amend and extend structures. Clearly, many companies were well ahead of the game, maybe in some cases 2 or 3 years ahead of the maturity date, where they were already proactively approaching banks to amend and extend. And clearly, I mean, leverage ratios have come down over the last couple of years. And I mean, there are still quite some restructuring stories around, but it seems to be coming down somewhat.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marianna.